Yo, now there's been a lot of news with this Gunna situation, Young Thug, and who told, who didn't. But now we got to take it back to my city, man. We got to talk about Chicago, as y'all know the infamous Italian beef and Pepsi. Well, it looked like he might have had that meal once again, as they saying the boy FBG Butta just got 13 charges dropped, and you know everybody wasn't letting that go too easy. Somebody's gonna have to say something, and this time it was Lil Zay Osama. You know, he's been very popular. Lil Zay probably the face of Chicago right now, as long as with the Bloodhounds. He's making a lot of noise. Everything he do is picking up attention. He's getting some traction. But he said basically, yeah, I know for a fact that we ain't gonna say what he called him, but you can see for yourself. But let's just say he called him something that's probably gonna get him some heat from a certain community and start with an F. But yeah, he called him one of those and said, I know for a fact he's telling. But y'all know what it is, man. Y'all know Lil Zay Osama, he's not a direct op to STL, but he is a distant op. You know, he messed with OTF and Dirk and them. You know, he don't inherit their beef, but y'all know his cousin was Jay Munner. Y'all know they dissed Jay Munner. Constantly, he was one of their ops. He caused harm to them. Shit, they took him out. If you know, you know. So y'all know he always gonna have a disdain for him. And this was something he decided to speak on. You know, he said he know for a fact Butta is telling. So Butta is expected to come home soon. Well, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with Butta case, but good for Butta, man. You get another chance. Come on back home and you know, do the right thing, bro. Take care of your kids. Stay in their life. And just, you know, don't shorten your lifespan, bro. You know, stay out here. Do what you got to do. Make sure, you know, you out here doing the right thing. You know, we want to see Butta in them interviews. He is hilarious. I think FBG Butta and Rico Reckless take the best had the best interviews for sure. They're just the funniest dudes. So I think them two, we need some FBG Butta interview. You know he gonna sign up for hella interviews. You know he gonna agree to them. So we can get Butta, you know, back on the streets and let him do his thing with these interviews and just stay on the right path. You know, likely gonna drop some music. You know you're gonna have some funny ass stories to tell. You know, I'm all for it. Get Butta out here and just get back, man. Stay out that cell, because that system ain't the right place for me, you, none of these guys, man. So just keep doing the right thing. Keep your head on the swivel. But that's the news. FBG Butta got a whopping 13 charges dropped. I ain't gonna lie, that is crazy. Don't lie, that is crazy. You expect that from somebody like a Young Boy, a Lil Durk, hopefully free Durk soon. You know, them type of guys who got that money. But I ain't gonna lie, you knew this was gonna come with some criticism because of, you know, the reputation, the word that been out there, and because you don't see nobody on that side making that type of money to be doing that. But, you know, we're gonna see how it is. So Butta coming home soon, but let me know what y'all think. Yeah.